What happened? Uh, uh, okay, I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. But what's up, beautiful souls? How y'all feeling out there? I'm feeling good. I woke up this morning and something that I've been struggling for a long time is that it's for it's been happening off and on. Sometimes it be very painful for me to speak and breathe. And today it is just like things was flowing. So I'm feeling good about that. And today I want to dive deep into the cosmic chronicles, navigating Hollywood's galaxy with neurodivergent Black women. So, greetings again, cosmic beings. It's your one and only neurodivergent Black Goddess here, ready to unravel the cosmic secrets hidden within the journey of Lucy the movie. So, join me in this odyssey as we draw parallels to our mission of creating the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. So, I just want you to take a minute with me and just imagine a world where neurodivergent Black women aren't confined to the sidelines, but are the stars of their own celestial sagas. Our mission isn't just a mission, it's a cosmic dance challenging the conventional norms of Hollywood, the entertainment industry, or the film industry, whatever you want to call it, but we coming to disrupt it. So let's first dive deep into Lucy captivating prelude. So much like Lucy's captivating beginning, our mission sparks reflection. And just thinking about Lucy's first awareness of limitless powers parallels the existence of neurodivergent individuals ready to break free from societal constraints. It be like, yo, but as diving deeper into the movie Lucy's, because the first half was cool, but this I don't know what happened to the second half. But yet as Lucy's narrative unfold, it veered into gimmicks and overdone action sequences. The same can be said for Hollywood's portrayal of neurodivergent stories. Like, I'm not sure if we even I'm starting to see cuz I'm going back and watching a lot of movies like the Lucy's, and even last week I talked about Black Earth Horizon. And even though it doesn't specifically say it's focusing on neurodivergency, but neurodivergency or neurodivergent individuals are just people whose brain process information different from neurotypical people or the standard way of thinking. So I'm just going back and watching different films and finding different nuance within different characters that I identify as a neurodivergent Black woman. And because I mean, we all have anxiety or battle with mental health. And a lot of time I feel like anxiety and mental health isn't like associated with neurodivergency, but like I associate it with, because like something in your brain is happening and it's processing information different from your neurotypical brain. So I'm just like finding those nuance. But I do think like there are more, I am starting to see like more like shows like the Netflix Color of Pain that's supposed to be coming out, that will be highlighting the challenges that neurodivergent Black women and Black women that have chronic illness have to go through with feeling invisible and in battles with medical racism and receiving late diagnosis. Or the different reality shows that focus on Born This Way with different artistic individuals, but yet people on that reality show Born This Way are typically white, and it's kind of like, it's like, once again, will neurodivergent Black people be left behind as more conversations are being had about neurodivergency? But like back like what I was saying, so like when Lucy's first awareness of limitless power parallels the existence of neurodivergent individuals ready to break free from societal constraints. Yet as Lucy's narrative unfolds, it veers into gimmicks and overdone action sequence. The same can be said for Hollywood's portrayal of neurodivergent stories. Genuine representation replaced by flashy sci-fi themes. It's time for authenticity, not gimmicks. And so when we think about like white supremacy, that are often kind of highlight in different movies, like the white savior trope or in anything like that. And I have found, as I was watching Lucy, I found something really interesting. So with Lucy's misguided touch on a representation of the first woman echoes the indecisive nature of white supremacy, just as Hollywood historical missteps perpetrate harmful stereotypes. We're here to shatter those veils and demand true representation. So there was a scene within Lucy, like as like when like she was connecting with like the computer, become like a computer, and they were showing all these montage like fast forward, and then it ended with her touching like a ape like figure that's supposed to be representation of like the Lucy, the first woman to ever walk like the earth. And I just felt like a problem with it, because like even going back to the theory of evolution with Darwin, and when we talk about like evolution, and that like humans evolved from apes, and then you see like the apes, and then the human is white. And I think that's very problematic, because yeah, because according to like history and evidence found on earth, like the first humans was Black. So like I just found that real interesting, and it just shows that there's so much work that needs to be done within Hollywood or the film industry, and it's like a wide open field for more authentic and fresh stories to be told. So, where was I at? So, and when we thinking about, with that being said, and thinking about how voices, a lot of different voices has been silenced in Hollywood and in mainstream media. And just connecting that to Lucy's journey, it reflecting on the stance of the actors and writers within the industry, and looking back into like the strike that happened May this year, like strikes and negotiation became their battleground, echoing the demand for justice, diversity, and fair representation. But I think more so, like as we think about the actor and writer strike, like they was I don't think they was so much like asking for like diversity and diverse representation, but it was more so with the AI and how and how these AI companies and streaming are taking money out of the writers and actors, and how they want to utilize the writers' content and the actors' images without appropriately compensating them. And so like I just think like it's still like, even though like yes, we talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion, it has been a hot buzzword within corporation and big brands, but I feel like it's still like a gimmick, just like the second half of Lucy. Like people just doing enough to to say that they done it, and to say things are balanced and even. And but I feel like it's just like it's like internal work that that could keep continue to be overlooked. But when we think about the people who's at the table of those corporations who's making those decisions, it doesn't reflect on the diversity, equity, and inclusion that they trying to incorporate into their business or corporation or brand. And so I think like if we really want to say we are for diversity, equity, and inclusion, like a more diverse voice needs to be at the table, because even within the actors and writers strike that started in May of this year, disabled voices remain unheard. And even though the very thing that those actors and writers was asking for was the very thing that people with disability has been asking for Hollywood, but Hollywood executives say it would be too expensive to make the appropriate accommodation, while the film industry bring in $300 billion per year. I mean, make it make sense. And so, like, and it's a stark parallel to the demand, but yet disabled, no type of disabled voices was heard or was included in the conversation during the actor and writer strike. So now, like, and just like thinking about like a cosmic canvas of creativity, and just like take a moment and envision a cosmic canvas where neurodivergent Black women paint their narrative with brilliance. Our mission is more than breaking down barriers, it's shattering them into pieces, creating space for a new era of diverse and authentic storytelling. Because like as we stand in the very moment, like I feel like I have been doing like research on the disruption, on the research on the inaccessibility problem and the lack of inclusion within Hollywood and the film industry, which all started for me at the Chadwick Boseman untimely death, and finding out that he had stage 4 colon cancer. And I strongly believe that if the film industry was more inclusive and accessible, to neurodivergent individuals and individuals who have chronic illness, then Chadwick Boseman would still be here. He wouldn't have to live in constant fear of fulfilling his dreams before his sickness took him out. And I just feel like there's so much work there that needs to be done. And first, like, it was my mission, like I want to work with like film studios, people in Hollywood to make this change. But then I heard seemed like they wasn't trying to hear what I was trying to have to say. And a lot of people was telling me that I have to speak their language. But I'm thinking, well, their language that they speak isn't working because a lot of people are still being left out of the conversation. And I feel like there's like a disruption that's happening all within the entertainment industry, and it's a great time for something new to happen. And that's what I'm doing in pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company to provide economic and exposure opportunities for neurodivergent individuals with a specific focus on neurodivergent Black women. So join the revolution. Um, be a co creator of this cosmic revolution. Support our mission by joining our Patreon fundraising campaign. Your contribution propels the development of the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. In conclusion, Cosmic Warriors, our mission isn't just a mission, it's a cosmic oath to reshape the narrative landscape. Lucy's journey teaches us about the limitless power within, urging us to join the neurodivergent revolution where wait, freedom, creativity, and justice converge. Um, yeah, I think this is like the perfect time for me to be doing this. It took me a long time to realize that I've been hard on myself and been down in a dumpster while my business haven't been going in the direction of where I want to go, because like I know I'm talented, I know I have the skill set, I know I'm brilliant, but I just go back to my dream. It always been my dream to work in Hollywood ever since like I was a little girl. I still remember to this day dancing in my mama kitchen and my granny basement. Like all I want to do is for the world to be my center stage. But of course, like that didn't happen. The near death car accident happened. That's kind of delayed that. And I was kind of upset with my mom for a long time because I wish she would have nurtured my dreams back then. But now I'm looking back with everything that's coming out about Hollywood, and then I'm like, I was actually like saved and protected from all that corruption that was happening there. And I had a first inside look of like the disruption, and I had experience of working with different disability organizations from Hollywood and understanding firsthand the exploitative nature and how that happened to people, and how people in Hollywood take advantage people who have a dream that may be gullible and be willing to do whatever it takes to be a part of Hollywood or to see their dreams come true. And so like I think like through all this time as like the disruption of Hollywood has been happening, I had the opportunity to do in-depth research and to prepare for this moment. And I feel I'm just feeling good spirits right now and prepared. and I'm so proud of myself and the work that I'm doing and where I'm at right now. So, yes, that's all I have for you, beautiful people and beautiful souls. And remember to be kind and gentle to yourself. And yes, and that's water.